What's up, guys? So, let's not beat around about this, but I've been gone for, a year and a half. And a lot of that had to do with I wasn't enjoying my time on YouTube anymore. It really wasn't. It was. How do I describe? Well, I hated the quality of the videos that I was putting out. They were mostly live streams because my computer couldn't handle video editing. It was just too old. Editing a 15-minute long video became a 3-hour long affair. B, I was not happy with the quality of the camera I was using. As you can see, this one's significantly better. Still grainy, but much higher quality. And C, it felt like we weren't hitting that quality standard that YouTube kind of provides and whatnot. And I felt like I wasn't doing things right, and if I wasn't going to do them the right way, then I shouldn't be doing them at all. And I realized a lot of those things are, it sounds like I was just being too picky. And in a way, yes. I mean, I wanted my microphone set up a certain way. I wanted my camera to be of a certain quality. I thought that I was going to come out the gate with these professional quality videos, and obviously it's just not the case. But there were things that I wanted, simple things like having a computer that could edit videos like this one, so that if I decided to do an upload take instead of a live stream, that it could come out and I could edit in goofy, fun things, in addition to just, flat video, just for the heck of it. But I couldn't do those things on the old computer. The old computer, just rendering a video took... it would do it on the fly with OBS, but then if you wanted to edit it and re-render it, the render alone took 2.5 hours trying to edit something. Anytime you'd try and edit something, it was a fight. I was using subpar free software from the internet and trying to make it look good and not chop was just a pain. And then there was I talk about how it took 2.5 hours to render. There was one time just opening up a video that I had recorded that was 45 minutes long, and it took an hour and a half just to open the thing. And then trying to edit it made my computer lag so much that it actually blue screened. And that was when I kind of said, okay, enough's enough. I am planning on coming back, but it will not be... it won't be on this channel. This channel it's been buried by the YouTube algorithm, reviving it at 19 subscribers. As much as I am overwhelmingly thankful for those 19 subscribers. Trying to revive it would take 10 times the effort, and honestly, I've had trouble with the branding of this channel for a long time. Plasma Storm is a handle that I invented. I want to say I was 14 at the time, so literally half the... give me just a second here. My camera just cut out on me. And we're back. Okay, so sorry about that. This channel, like I said, I created the handle when I was 14 years old. Intentionally misspelled, yes, and I still go by that handle. But branding my channel and making it all about me, this is not a Twitch channel. This is not something where it's all about me. 90% of the videos you guys saw, with the exception of some of those single-player horror games and whatnot, 90% of that was... it was with my friends, and they deserve some credit. They really did. And I credit them in my videos and stuff like that. I talk about them. I introduce them at the beginning, but it got to the point that they were so involved with the channel that I thought, why not make them a part of it? And they didn't want to be in it, where to the point where they were every day, but it got to the point where we were discussing YouTube, and we were talking about editing, and Umbra was moderating the channel chat when we were in live stream, if he wasn't participating in the stream, and he was trying to do both at times. And I said, if you guys are going to be doing this, I want you to be branded into the channel. You don't have to be there for every recording. In fact, if you want to opt out at any time, that's fine. But this channel is named after me, and how arrogant or egotistical, whatever word you want to throw at it. I said we should really rebrand this, and I tried to. I would announce, "Hey guys, and welcome back to Stormfront Studios. My name is Plasma Storm." Instead of, "What's up, guys? This is Plasma Storm," and etc. I tried to rebrand it, but renaming the channel, I never did, and I don't even know. Like, I didn't even look into the possibility. I feel like now, with the way that things are, with me wanting to come back, and Umbra has expressed interest in not necessarily soon, but one of these days starting his own YouTube channel, and with me having this whole new setup that you see both behind me and in front of me. The computer is actually courtesy of my fiance, wonderful woman that she is. Apologies for the fan. Our air conditioning is somewhat temperamental. No, my fiance, wonderful woman that she is. She needed to get a new laptop for work, and she said, "Well, do you have any use for this laptop?" And she just handed it to me. She said, "Hey, well, I mean, it's kind of old," and I said, "It's got an 8th gen i7 processor in it. That's 5 generations newer than the processor I was using to try and do YouTube before. That can handle this new camera. That can handle having this newer, more powerful microphone setup. That can handle all the other inputs that I wanted to do, and it can do video editing. And it's got its own, I mean, it's not an overly powerful graphics card, but it does have a graphics card for encoding videos on the fly. I mean, it had everything I needed." And so I said to myself, you know what, we're going to do this. We're going to get this set up. And, there have been some hiccups along the way, getting this thing set up. The most temperamental thing in my arsenal here is actually this camera. The camera itself works fine. The computer works great. But the camera link that I use to connect it to this computer as a DSLR is... well, A, it's old, and B, it's been temperamental since the day I bought it, back when I was still doing YouTube before. I bought an Elgato Cam Link, and they come to you, and they're reasonable quality, I suppose, but, I'd plug it in, and the video would go for a little bit, and then it would just kill. And I found out later on that was partly the result of a power issue. There are power settings in Windows 10 that turn off USB devices after a certain amount of time, etc., yada yada. Lots of technobabble. Bottom line was I felt the camera was unusable, and it was the kind of quality I wanted at the time. The old webcam I had was uber grainy. The color was garbage, and it had really bad autofocus. And I mean, obviously, this thing doesn't even have to do autofocus, and it keeps good pictures. So it was a good deal. But the other aspect of it was I was going through a lot of physical sickness at the time. We had at one point or other I had significant amounts of mold in my apartment that was completely unseen, and I had to have people come in and clean that out. I had to pay for that and whatnot, and it made me very sick because I am apparently very allergic to it. And then, beyond that, there was, I was trying school. I tried to go back to school. That didn't go very well. I'm still working a 40-hour week job. And I'd come home at night, and I'd want to play games, and somebody'd be like, "Oh, we should throw it up on YouTube." And I'm like, I really just want to play it for the enjoyment of it. I don't want to play to an audience. I don't want to, I was exhausted. And I finally decided, you know what, hey, if we're going to do this thing, it should be for the right reasons, not just for me, but for everybody else. So I said, let's just take a step back. And I made that video about a year ago saying that I was going to come back, and nothing ever happened after that. It was just, oh, hey, it's okay. Make a couple of live streams here, and then, again, just gone. again, it was just YouTube was not a priority. Now, obviously, a lot of things have changed. I have a fiance now. She has a 4-year-old daughter. And they do eat into a significant amount of my time, but that also means that I have the best time to do my recordings, and that's at nighttime. Everybody else is, either my fiance is working on something or she's asleep around this time. The 4-year-old is asleep by now, and I record this stuff. I have my own place. I have my own apartment. I maintain that. I still have my recording set up over there. It's not great. Sometimes I might do videos there, but for the most part, I'm going to try and record from here. Just because of the way I've got things set up. I've got decent lighting. I have a ring light of my own now. I've got a good microphone. I've got a good camera. And I've got a computer that can handle capturing all of the video that I want to throw at it. Now, we haven't tried... There's one thing I haven't tried yet, and that is using the ShadowTech PC that I've downloaded, or that I've subscribed to for playing games, and having OBS transcode it. And we're going to see how that works. So far, now that I've changed to a different video format, I haven't had any encoder problems. So hopefully it'll be able to capture those, and I'll be able to do it at the 1080p mark in 60 frames per second, which is what the rest of these videos are shot in, or rather 159.94 is about the norm. But yeah, I'm really hoping that this time around I'm not going to try and set up a schedule or anything like that. We all know I am horrible at sticking to those, but I will try and be here for at least one video a week. I'm hoping for more than that, but I'm not going to promise you anything, because with a kid and a fiance involved, any number of things can intervene, and this is by far this is the lowest of things on my priority list at the moment. If it starts to take off, if I start to get gather some steam and whatnot, I might put a little more of my time to it, but I have a limited amount of time, and the vast majority of it I want to spend with my family. So, bearing that in mind, you can expect to see, like I said, probably one video a week at minimum, and the content is going to be the same and whatnot, but it's all going to be, I'll link it in the description after I get it all set up. I haven't gone through with it yet, but it'll all be under the guise of a new channel. It'll be, I think I'll set it up probably as Stormfront Studios or Stormfront Games, one of the two. I don't know how much of this, with this little team, this little hodgepodge team of mine that I want to do. I don't know if I want to set up, two different channels and have one of them devoted specifically to gaming and one devoted to other stuff, just whatever. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, I will be opening up Stormfront Games, and then we might do some metrics with Stormfront Studios if I can get everybody back into the swing for that. But there were 7 people on that. Most of them have gone their own direction at this point, and I don't blame them. But having said all of that, I hope to see you guys on that new channel. I do know that this channel and me more personally, credibility-wise, yeah, we've got some work to do. But I do hope you'll give us another chance. I do hope to see you guys over there. But this will be the last upload for this channel. And as sad as that is, I think it's a good time. So, for the last time on this channel, this is Plasma Storm, signing off. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.